Hey guys, it's been a while. I've seen a couple people arguing online about what Fisher Cube's parity really is, and this video should explain to you how to solve the Fisher Cube parity, even though it's really not a parity, and show you how to do it intuitively without an algorithm or just a method that you may already know. What you'll notice on a Fisher Cube is these are the edges, and this edge could actually be inserted upside down and it would still look correct. So what I'm going to say is, what if we look at this cube and start inserting pairs upside down and take a look at the orientation of the top. So you'll notice all of my edges down here are fine except for this one. And notice I have an odd number of oriented yellow edges on top. This is kind of what happens when we deal with the Fisher Cube. Also take notice about this one. We're going to flip this one around in a second. This one is flipped, this one is flipped, and these two are fine, but we have two flipped edges and an even number of oriented yellows on top. So as long as you have an even number of flipped edges, you're fine. If you have an odd number minus one or plus one, is even, and that will fix your parity on top. So how exactly would you go about fixing this F2L case? You would simply take it out, break up the pair, connect, and insert. And if you are worried about removing that pair, you simply put it back in. So notice when I did that, I now have one edge flipped and I have three on top. So what will happen if I do this and fix this one? I should have an even number on top. That is a solvable case. Take the pair out, break the pair up and solve it as normal, and put the other pair back in. So take notice at this Fisher Cube. Notice all of these centers, edges look fine down here, because if you were to flip them upside down, they would look exactly the same. But notice we have an odd number on top, so that means we need to take any edge and flip it. Let's take this one right here. We will take it out and solve it just like an F2L case as we've done before. Doesn't really matter. I showed you 5 or 6 times now. Repair it. Insert it, and don't forget we pulled that F2L pair out, so we will reinsert that pair. And that is how we dictate Fisher parity, by simply just fixing an F2L case. That's all. If you don't like fixing that F2L case the way I fixed it, you can fix it however you want, but just flip an edge.